Bro, I've been really thinking long and hard about moving back to Baltimore, bro. Like, I'm really thinking like really hard about this decision. I don't really necessarily say I want to move back to Baltimore, but like towards the surrounding area. Maybe like a DC, somewhere in Maryland, PG County, but I just feel like the Northeast is just the best market in America. I mean, you can make it to 6 cities in one night. I feel like in Atlanta, it's oversaturated. Like, it's 1,000 people doing the same thing to the point where you'll overlook a lot of people. Like, if you're really not in the mix like that here in Atlanta, it's not gonna work for you, bro. Don't move to Atlanta, Georgia if you don't really have a plan or you're not gonna be in the mix. Me, I'm a guy who really don't like to go outside like that. I'm not really an outside guy when I'm in different cities without my crew and all that. My thing is building a team here, right? Building a cameraman, building a trust with this person, building a trust with that person. Honestly, I have everything I need in Baltimore. I have like 30 homeboys that I can just call and be like, yo, let's go, type shit. I got Philadelphia, that's right up the street. I can go to Philly in a night, be in Philly in like an hour and a half. You know, go to Philly, holla at them, have a show. Philadelphia is like my second biggest market. You know, you got DC down the street, DC lit. Atlanta, you're putting all your eggs in one basket when you move here. So do not move here unless you really have it all together, I feel like. Now, the pros of living in Atlanta for me was, I like the fact that it's peaceful to me. It's peaceful, I'm ducked off. I live in the middle of I live in the suburbs, really nice area. You know, you're gonna run into a lot of celebrities, a lot of celebrity traffic. It's everything to do, you can do everything here. But as far as business-wise, I feel like if I lived in Baltimore or near that region, I'll be a millionaire. I'll be a millionaire hands down. And that's not to say that I wouldn't have a crib in Atlanta. I would love to have a crib in both places, to really be honest with you. You know, because Baltimore can get very, very stressful. That's why I moved away. Very stressful. It's a lot of crabs in the barrel, you know, in Baltimore and city. But it's like, business-wise, I wouldn't mind going there or having a crib in Baltimore or whatever like that. But life balance and for my life, it's good living in Atlanta, Georgia, or moving to Houston. It's good for your life. You want to raise a child, you know, I can go live stream every day. I can take y'all around the whole city. Like, I've been doing this since I was, what, 16, 15 years old. So I feel like in Baltimore, I'm really like the first, like, one of them ones that really like broke that door down social media wise. I've been doing it since 2012. So I just feel like I had some unfinished business there to do a little bit, but when I moved, there wasn't really no stream. Like, now everybody's streaming. So stream is the new thing. So I'm like, all right, if I lived in Baltimore, I can stream y'all. I can show y'all the hood. I can show y'all anything I want to see. The best food spots, the rich areas. We can be streaming all like outside. I'm an outside guy, so I don't like to sit in the house. I like to go outside when I'm in Baltimore. In Atlanta, I don't really know these people like that. I really just don't. I mean, I've been to a couple little spots, but I don't think I really fully use my Atlanta connections as how I should. Like, you should be going outside more. Why aren't you going to car meets? Why aren't you going to these content creator events? Why aren't you doing these type of things? Like, you're right next to all these content creators. You can really just DM them up, like, yo, come on, let's go. I'm in Atlanta, let's get it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying I am gonna move back to Baltimore. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just having thoughts. You know, I don't want to waste any more time in my life, my career at all. I don't want to waste no time. Honestly, I really don't. I just feel like in Baltimore, it's so much easier for me to make money, to make connections, to make movies, to make vlogs. It's just easier. Like, it's easier on that soil. It's just easier. Now, it might come with a little more danger, but again, you can't escape that. That can happen anywhere, bro. But I'm gonna give Atlanta a couple more months. I'm gonna give Atlanta maybe 4 or 5 more months. And in these next 4 or 5 months, I'm just gonna do everything I told myself I was gonna do from the jump. You know, you kind of fall in love with just making money from TikTok. You fall in love with just being able to make a YouTube video and pay all your bills, right? So I don't really like leaving the house because I don't really have to leave the house to make money. But if you wanna go further in your career, you wanna give your fans and your supporters more to see, you need to get out there, man. You need to get out there, you need to link up with these people that's out here and go crazy, bro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start these new vlogs in Atlanta. The first vlog is gonna be we're really gonna stream. So we're gonna stream a car meet this weekend. It's a car meet going on this weekend. Never been to a car meet a day in my life. So what we're gonna do is me and my homeboy Jay, we're gonna go to a car meet, we're gonna stream it, put the stream on YouTube. I do have a Twitch. My Twitch is Vontee Live. So I'm gonna push that, promote that, and I'm gonna give this Atlanta thing a couple more months, see if I like it, see if I might wanna go to Houston, see if I might wanna go back to home. But I don't wanna like necessarily live in Baltimore though. It would be like DC. I do wanna move to DC, I ain't gonna lie, or like PG County, somewhere in that area where you like in the middle of everything, but you're not in the heart of things, you know, type of joint like that. I mean, I miss this. I having shows in Cleveland, bro. Like, I used to have shows in Cleveland, Philly, man, West Virginia, like lit, Virginia, come on, man, Richmond. Like, it's not just even Baltimore, it's the surrounding cities, bro. You got like 6 cities, like, that all know your content, they love your New York City, like, So it's like you miss the surrounding cities. Atlanta doesn't really have too many surrounding big cities. I mean, you got Alabama, you don't really got too much like that, you know what I mean? But definitely want to try Houston one of these days. But I'm still thinking for real. You know what I mean? I just have been having these thoughts, like, as far as like what I really want to do next. I definitely know I'm gonna start streaming though. We do have this stream set up, so I definitely know I'm gonna start streaming. And I've been posting on YouTube way more consistently. I don't really post on the gram like I used to or TikTok. I just feel like I outgrew it. Really kind of outgrew that stuff for real, bro. Definitely Instagram, like I kind of outgrew that. Like every time I post on Instagram, like I be getting like, I get like 150,000 likes, 9,000 comments, but I only get like 20 followers. So it really don't make no sense. Like the only way my Instagram is gonna grow is if I grow on other sites. Like people on Instagram, they just watch me. Or somebody put like a band on my shit and I don't get no more followers on Instagram. I can make a video right now tonight, 1 million views, I get like 30 followers. So that's why I said, all right, let me go focus on YouTube, focus on Facebook, focus on Twitch, focus on the things that really matter right now. Instagram is getting watered down, bro. That shit over with. People been making skits for 20 years on that joint. That shit over with, bro. It's a whole new day and age. You gotta adjust with the time, so type shit. But nevertheless, man, make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. Get in the comment box. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, man, I don't know what I want to do. I just signed my lease right here for another 4 months. You see, I just decorated the crib a little bit. Got the YouTube plaque up there. Got that picture right there. Got the alien drink right there. I'll be pointing to it, but yeah, man, appreciate it. Let's get it. Shoot.